Okay, so we've just got this lovely fresh squid, the sea hunters have caught. Now what we're going to do is first we need to clean it, obviously, to get rid of any sand or any dirt. So we're going to give the squid a good wash off, make sure all that sand is out from the wings, from the inside. We just pull this straight out. Then we just clean the cavity here, remove all the gut from inside, and then we've got this blade here, which we can just pull. So now we can take back to the board and we start to clean and prepare the rest. Okay, so now as you can see, I have the tube parts with the wings still attached, and I have this part with the tentacle. So first we're going to cut straight here. This we could use for stock or something, but I just want to use the tentacle. So the first dish I'm going to do is a very, very fresh tapasy style dish. Okay, so now we're going to do the thinner ribbons. So what I'm going to do is slice very gently, so you can almost see the blade through the squid. So now that's a really wafer thin. So now we're going to cut this as thin as we can possibly get. So like a julienne. So this will be instantly cooked by the hot olive oil. So here we've got the very finely cut squid. When I'm building this dish, it's all about the building. I want to create as much space in between for the oil to penetrate through and make sure that all of it that I put on the plate is cooked and slightly warmed. So here I've got the squid. I've got some tiny ribbons of cucumber for freshness. I've got some real fine julienne of leek, but the top end, so it's the really delicate tasting part, and that's been really finely cut. I've got some fresh basil. I've got lime, which I'm going to put a little zest on top, and a little bit of the juice. So when we pour the olive oil over the top and it's hot, it evaporates the steam of that juice straight away. So we're going to get a little steam effect going on with the dish as well. And the same applies with the lemon. We just put a little bit of the squids. I just want to keep as much surface area as possible, and then we'll just layer like this. It's quite a fresh, summery style dish. Very simple flavors, very mildly flavored, and really light. So now I got the basil, which we need to be very careful with again because it's quite a strong flavour, so I just want a couple of flecks of the basil through that. Now the lemon, the zest has got a really delicate flavour anyway, so We want quite a bit of the zest on there. And also a little bit of the juice, but obviously the juice is much stronger, so we just put drops on there just to create that steam when we put the oil over. And the same for the lime. So all that's left now, we put a little salt, good sea salt, Meldon sea salt, good rock salt. Just crush up them flakes. I'm gonna put a tiny hint of the spice Ras Al Hanout. And then all we need to do is nappe the oil on. We're just gonna, we can hear a little sizzle. And just let that residual heat just finish cooking around there. And that's the dish. I'm going to do the po' boys. So basically all we need to do is these little brioche buns we're going to toast just so they're nice and soft. I've got the pistachio emulsion. I've got a little iceberg lettuce that I'm going to just dress with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I've got the squid that's going to go through a special TF style batter. And I've got some fresh avocado with a little salt and some smoked paprika. So basically now we're just gonna put these into flour first, then we're gonna put into just egg white, and then into the special flour. So we put them in one by one, we keep shaking the bowl, then we have the egg mix. So again, one by one. And now we've got the special flour. So this has smoked paprika, onion powder, celery salt, garlic powder, oregano, basil, thyme, just to name a few spices. So they've been in about 40 seconds. Another 10 seconds and we'll drain out onto parchment. So now we start to plate. We're going to take the brioche that's just been lightly toasted. So we start with the bases. I'm going to put a little bit of the pistachio. Little iceberg. Then we put 2 or 3 on each. Now the avocado, just a nice freshness, just to cut through. Put a little pinch salt on top of each. The lid's on. And there's our po' boy. We're going to do the tentacle dish, which here I've got a homemade gnocchi. So basically this is a sweet potato gnocchi, so it's half sweet potato, half normal potato. We put that through the ricer, and then we combine that with a little olive oil, salt and double O pasta flour. We make a dough, and then we roll into kind of sausage tubes and cut it into like centimetre sized pieces. Then with the tentacles, we're just going to put through a basic flour and fry till it's nice and crispy. Then I have an emulsion which is made of olive oil, mayonnaise, some really slow cooked confit garlic, and I've got some fresh basil in there as well. Then we're going to build in the plate the gnocchi with the crispy squid on top, and we'll finish with a little more smoked paprika. So here I've got some concasse beetroots, and I've got some beetroot puree just to keep that earthiness of the whole dish. So we're just going to put the gnocchi in very gently. Tiny little extra virgin olive oil. We just combine this, and we start just lifting this. And this has just got a little bit of give. I just want to form a good base for the actual tentacles to go on. So now in this cream, we just add these really quickly. Just give them a quick 1 or 2 stir. I'm going to put the beetroot puree. Just dot a few of these around here, and very gently we lift the tentacles. Another little bit on top, a little smoked paprika on there. Okay, so that's the earthy tapas dish of homemade gnocchi with the tentacles in roast garlic emulsion.